Okay, I'm finally finished. I can finally go back to bed. I haven't slept in days. Welcome to my first indie game devlog thing. I'm making a game, and this is how I'm doing it. This is my game character model workflow. I know you guys got better things to do than listen to me, so I'm gonna make this quick, okay? First, get an idea of a character. Got that? Good. Now let's go grab some reference images. What, you don't want to do that because that's boring and dumb? Shut up, you're boring and dumb. You use PureGraph because it's amazing and I can't afford anything else. Get a whole bunch of pictures, and I mean a whole bunch. Organize it into whatever fancy pattern you want, I don't really care. Once you have some sort of idea of the design / theme your character is going to be, we can move on to the next step. You may think using PureGraph is dumb like I did at first, however you actually see it's actually quite useful later on. Now open whatever drawing software you want to use. It doesn't matter, you can use Photoshop, Paint Tool SI, Microsoft Paint. Yeah, I think this picture looks good. Realize you can't draw to save your life, and then just go and trace over something. It doesn't matter, I won't tell anyone. Or not, you guys are probably better at art than me. Start designing your own character. Add some color, make him look fancy. Ooh, look, you're done, wow. Spend the next week learning how to use this goddamn software because you realize it's been years since you've done this. I'll run you through the basic workflow I did. Start with a cube, subdivide that boy, make some points, move them around. Look, there you go, you made something. It looks hideous, start again. Okay, 5 cups of coffee and a day later, we can finally get something that I would say looks pretty reasonable, considering I don't know what I'm doing, but hey. Okay, now that looks a little better, a bit more like a human, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, what do you expect? And kind of usable. Doesn't have to be beautiful right now, we're not going for a final model. It's just something that we can use. It's there. Look, I made it. Kinda looks human, if you squint. Now you see that thing? His head? Yeah, chop that off, we ain't gonna need that. Time to model his head. I don't really know how to do this, so this took me ages. Spend even more time learning how to sculpt because you got nothing better to do. A couple more days later with chronic caffeine addiction. Now we have this abomination. Okay, create some eyes, eyelashes, all that stuff if you want. I didn't really do it because I'm just gonna paint on its eyebrows. But you can if you want. Next step is to create some hair, and oh my god, this was painful and I actually messed this up and I gotta go back and do this part again. Because look at it. It looks weird. He's a weirdo. Okay, let's just ignore his hair for the rest of this video because I really need to go back and redo that, but I don't have the patience right now. It was just too painful to make the first time around. But if you want to know how I did it, just make some curves, set the bevel to the right thing. I don't know, I'll show you on screen. Okay, make some curves, set the curves to the radius, use that radius to make some fancy looking hair. Make a whole bunch of hair, regret your life choices, and then make something that resembles some sort of spiky anime hair. I don't know what kind of hair you want. That's what I'm going for. After trying to make something that looks like hair, yeah, you gotta do that again. Perform surgery to attach his head to his body again, or leave it off, it doesn't matter, it's not that deep. Okay, time to model the character's outfit. At least this part's slightly easier, take a bit of a break. Duplicate his outfit, add some modifiers to make your life easier. Eventually you should have something that looks like this or however you designed it. It doesn't have to be too detailed however, if you do want to, you can create a high poly mesh via sculpting, but at this point I was just too tired. I did not want to do that, so I just created some low poly version. Create a normal map, all that good stuff, but that's way too long and we don't need to do that here. Yeah, spend over 100 hours modeling this stupid goddamn model because, you know, I don't got finals to study for. You need to study when you got this thing. Now apply materials to each part of the object. You can do some test coloring to see how you want your model to look. It's not gonna look very good because you haven't done anything, but hey, you can have a quick look. Export as an FBX. Guess what? Time to learn something else. Use Substance Painter or whatever you want to use. I mean, you can use a few alternatives. You can use Photoshop, but I really don't know how to do that, and Substance Painter is pretty good, so let's use that. I got no clue how to do that, so I'll just do it like this. Apply some base colors, add some details and shadow, learn how to use Substance Painter. I still don't know how to use this, I've just given up at this point. I need a break. Yeah, use a bunch of different brushes. I'm going for like a watercolor effect, aka I'm too lazy to actually put detail in. Just make it look like, oh man, look at this artistic style of him just doing random things with a paintbrush. Now export all them textures He spent days working on, or hours, however long you did. Put them back into Blender. There you go, you're done. I'm gonna go sleep now. See ya. If you enjoy this, please subscribe down below, because there's gonna be more parts to this game dev. This is only the first character model that I've made. It's taken a long time, but this is only a first draft, because I want to learn how to make it and then I can add detail later on. But I really want to start working on it, and I feel like the main character is going to be quite important, so I really want to put a lot of time into that. I'll make something original before moving on to the coding part, which I'm going to use Unreal Engine for and stuff.